My name is Dr. Laura Erickson-Troth. I'm the Chief Medical Officer at the JED Foundation. There are lots of options for changing your drinking if you're worried about it. Alcoholics Anonymous, or AA, is a 12-step group that walks people through 12 steps to recovery from substance use. There are a lot of misconceptions about AA. One of the misconceptions is that you have to be religious or spiritual to engage in AA. But actually, a lot of AA groups aren't religious or spiritual, and they may talk about community or the natural world as things that we depend on and feel close to. Another misconception is that AA isn't for you. There are actually about 125,000 AA groups across the world, and they have really diverse communities. There are specific AA groups for LGBTQ people, for women, for people of color. So there are a lot of ways to engage in AA. And there are also alternatives to AA. AA is one option for stopping or cutting down on alcohol, but it's not the only one. If you're looking for peer-led support groups that aren't AA, there are a couple of different options. One well-known non-AA peer support group is called Smart Recovery. It stands for Self-Management and Recovery Training. Smart Recovery is built around self-empowerment and finding your own internal goals for stopping using alcohol. Many people are able to cut down their alcohol use without completely stopping. This isn't always possible for everyone, so you should approach this individually. One great group, if you're looking into moderating your alcohol use, is called Moderation Management. They focus on helping you to bring down your alcohol use, even if you don't want to completely stop. And actually, about 30% of people in moderation management groups choose abstinence over moderation. If you're having trouble cutting down on your alcohol use, one of the things to consider is medications. There are some medications that can help decrease the cravings from alcohol, and there are also medications that people take in the morning so that later in the day it prevents them from using alcohol because it makes them feel sick if they do. There are certain circumstances where it's really important to go to the hospital if you're experiencing alcohol withdrawal. So early signs of alcohol withdrawal include things like anxiety, sweating, feeling like your stomach hurts, you have a headache. As withdrawal progresses, it can get worse and worse and can actually be life-threatening, leading to things like seizures. So if you notice that you're trying to cut down on your alcohol use and you have tremors, or you start hearing or seeing things, or you feel confused, it's really important to go to the emergency room and seek out treatment for your alcohol withdrawal. Once you get to the emergency room, there'll be people there to help you. They'll take your heart rate, your blood pressure, they'll check other signs for alcohol withdrawal, and they'll be able to treat you with medications that help to prevent your withdrawal. They may even hold you in the emergency room for a couple of days to help you to detox from alcohol or send you to a separate facility to continue using medications to come off of alcohol. And then if you're ready and you want to, you can go to a 28-day rehab after that so that you can stay off of alcohol. Lots of people can have varying degrees of difficulty with their alcohol use, and that can be something that people deal with in very different ways. The term alcoholic or alcoholism has a negative connotation, and it suggests that someone has a character flaw rather than just abusing alcohol. Instead of alcoholic or alcoholism, experts now use the term alcohol use disorder. Are you drinking to escape your feelings or because it's hard to be around new people if you're not drinking? Do you end up not remembering parts of the night because you drank so much? Is your drinking affecting your job, your school, your social life, your family, or your friends, or your physical health? Cutting down or stopping alcohol use can be done in a few different ways. Some people try to do it on their own. Other people seek out AA or other peer-led groups, other individual therapies, or medications to help them with coming down off of alcohol. If you're worried about your alcohol use, there are a number of different things you can do to approach treatment. For more information, visit JED's Mental Health Resource Center at jedfoundation.org/help.